Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know where to start.
Okay, I want you to think with me. Close your eyes and think about the woman or girl that you dislike. Anyone from your past or present. Maybe it's that girl on Instagram who posts 10 selfies every single day with her perfect life in a perfect villa on a perfect holiday with her perfect boyfriend, and it's all just so annoyingly perfect. Maybe it's that girl who answered every single question in class and you secretly labelled her a nerd because, well, she was just a bit annoying. And by the way, yes, that girl was me. Maybe it's the girl who speaks first at meetings. Maybe it's the girl who's too opinionated, too loud. Maybe it's the girl who seems to get with every single guy at uni. Now open your eyes and look at me. Whatever you hate about that girl is something you are insecure about. Otherwise you wouldn't notice it. Welcome to the green-eyed monster, my friends. Jealousy. Hello friends, welcome, welcome. So, today the tea that we are serving is heart tea. Hearty. Because you will leave today's video with a new heart-to-heart perspective on why it is so essential that we uplift the women in our lives. This video will start at jealousy and insecurity and tunnel down into the depths of why this isn't your fault. Even if there are women and girls that you hate, it is not your fault, because we are gonna have a cute little chat about internalized misogyny. But before we do, I am so excited for the sponsor of today's video. Hey Estrid! I don't know if you saw the video about the fact that I don't shave my legs, but I don't shave my legs, but I do shave my armpits, and I actually challenged myself for the last 2.5 weeks to not shave them, which was very interesting to see how my family reacted to just casually seeing me in a vest top with very hairy armpits. It was interesting to see how I reacted to it, whether I preferred it, whether I felt really insecure. I've decided I do prefer shaving them, just not super frequently. And Estrid is the shaving brand I want to support. All about empowering body hair. The packaging is beautiful. Look, it says, your body, your control. They make beautiful vegan razors. Not all razors are vegan. The top bit can sometimes be made of animal products. They're a subscription service for shaving, and you can set it up every 1, 2, or 3 months based on how often you shave. It's easy to cancel if you need to, but I just love how they don't put an emphasis on you have to shave. It's more, if you want to shave, we're gonna help you do it in a really cool, empowering way. Also, if you're into sustainability, it is a metal razor. The handle is steel, which is durable. By clicking the link in my description to check them out and using my code UnJaded, you can donate £1 more to the Fawcett Society, which is a charity that focuses on women's rights in the UK, which is amazing. Go check them out, be empowered, donate money for charity. It's sustainable, vegan. I just love it. Now, be honest with yourself. How many times have you caught yourself thinking or saying any of the following? I can't believe she's wearing that. Oh, but she's not that pretty though. She is so full of herself. Her boobs are definitely fake. I can't believe she wears makeup to the gym. Oh, she got with another guy. She's such a slut. And there are many more. And let's dig into these moments. What is it exactly that is a feature of that woman or girl that you dislike? Because when you unpick it, it is almost always women who are more confident than you, more overtly sexual than you, more conventionally attractive, or someone who seems happier or more carefree. They're qualities that you want so desperately that it feels like a threat. But you see, I've done research and it goes beyond envy. We have been conditioned to dislike these qualities in women. Welcome to internalized misogyny. Literally, if you look at the media that we watch growing up, everything from Bridget Jones to Bridesmaids, there's like this assumption that we will always be jealous of what other women have, that we'll envy someone else's perfect hair, perfect life, perfect boyfriend, as though all of it is at the detriment to our own life. When we live in this box of society that's telling us that certain things are important, your body and the way it looks, society says that is very important for a woman to care about. Diet and skincare and skills more often associated with women, and gentleness, and all the things that society still assumes are more feminine qualities. Because we've been trained by the media, by our parents, by the way we're raised, to be hypersensitive to those things. When we feel like we aren't those things, we feel really insecure because it's been built up that they're so essential to being a woman. And so we've been conditioned to dislike women who either go against these norms that we're trying to uphold, or people who uphold them so well, people who are really conventionally attractive, really skinny by society's beauty ideals, women who are really confident, really outspoken, and we wish we could be that. When we live in a world which is still patriarchal, where most of top industries, for example, are male dominated. We have predominantly male leaders. Though I'm not discrediting that sexual harassment and domestic violence and all of these things can affect all genders, women are still disproportionately affected. And if you just look at mainstream society, especially if you start looking around the world at different societies, there's still a gender imbalance. This video is not trying to argue or prove that. I did some digging and research. I'm just gonna read you some of the things I found on the internet. These behaviors are indicative of internalized misogyny. An excellent example, routinely viewing other women as competitors in professional situations, especially those who show great potential and promise. Why is it that if there's a successful female candidate, we don't think, oh my god, I'm gonna help and support her and learn from her. Instead, there's this competitivity. This argues that underlyingly it's because we believe that there aren't as many jobs in this position for women as there are for men. If it's a male-dominated industry, you might be tempted to see women as more of a competition. Making depreciating remarks about women. Things like, oh, there goes another clueless female driver. Oh, she's just another dumb blonde. Oh, it's unsurprising that she can't kick a ball. Honestly, it's unsurprising that things like that go through your head, or that's something that you might say or think, because that is the narrative you often still see in the media, and that's something still perpetuated by a lot of guys or by the generation above us, that certain spaces, certain sports, certain jobs are going to be for boys, and the other ones are traditionally more for girls. And unfortunately, it's the case that girls who step into that space, for example, highly male-dominated STEM fields, they have to not just be good, but they have to be almost perfect to combat the stereotypes that women aren't naturally as competent in these fields as men. Regularly making disparaging remarks about other women's and girls' body and physical appearance, aka body shaming. When each of us is trained to be so aware of our body and our faces and the way that we look, and the fact that pretty privilege is a thing, and the fact that the way you look does often give you more opportunities in life, when each of us is so aware of that, of course, it's like you're being trained to be hypersensitive to that in other girls and other women. So it's not really your fault that you're jealous, because you didn't choose to become hypersensitive to appearance and looks. Honestly, this list is long. I feel like I'm just having this realization as an individual that almost everything I think and see and value has been defined by a set of structures that you're just born into and you don't think about and you don't question because it's just there. So when you're thinking these things about other people or making remarks about other people, it's not really you, it's the systems and beliefs around you that have caused you to harbour and internalise that misogyny. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I know for sure that when you wear what you want to wear, you don't really care what other women are wearing. When you're really happy and secure in your job, you don't really care what your friend's job is. When you're in a happy and secure relationship, who cares if your friend has the perfect boyfriend on paper? And I think understanding this is so liberating. That every time you are jealous or thinking anything negative towards someone, it is a reflection of how you are viewing your own life. I think that is empowering. When you clock those feelings of jealousy, you can just remember that those are natural emotions triggered by a personal insecurity that a larger system has taught you to have. It's a moment where you can look at yourself and think, hey, if I don't like the fact that they speak up so much, maybe I should just speak up more. You can be like, yo, why has the system taught me to think that she's a threat? When really, if she's doing bloody amazing, I can learn from her. If you think someone's style's a bit weird, look at yourself and think, why don't I have the confidence to just wear whatever I want without anyone caring? Which brings me to what is, in my opinion, the greatest message of this video. Uplift women. Stop berating them for living their lives. Stop hating them because you're jealous and insecure. Celebrate them. We somehow got taught along the way that characteristically female qualities are bitchiness, cattiness, pettiness, overly emotional, when really the strength of feminine qualities over masculine qualities is this ability to care and nurture and raise people up, and then those people will raise you up, which is so powerful. The patriarchy tricked us into believing that supporting people instead of competing with them is at the detriment to your own success, when really I think it is the key to our success. Not competing, not comparing, but consciously uplifting. Because if every single person made an effort to uplift every person, that creates a culture of inclusivity, that creates a culture of change, that creates a culture of people being happy and recognizing what they actually want to do with their lives. And also, you never know what's going on in people's lives. Mentorship, love, compassion, the world needs more of it. If you hate something about someone, own up to the fact that's probably jealousy, choose to uplift them, compliment them instead, and go work on yourself.